So good morning everybody, Carlos here. It's Wednesday, so this is the trailer for the show that I'm going to be recording at the Cedar Hill Golf Course today. Just about to start my run from the top of Queensberry Avenue. So Queensberry Avenue, and I hang a right, heading towards Kings Pond. I will talk you through 10:22 is the time, plus 8 minutes will be 10:30, so this clip will expire at that time, real time. This is going to be mainly for the video audience. You'll get a lot of ambient sound today. I probably won't add music to this one. I like to mix it up a bit. So this is Kings Pond. No ducks, very little water. Zone 3. 1.7 kilometers so far. As I take a short walk break, as I regain my breathing. Right here, the green dryer. The guy drives around with a blower to blow the dew off the green. D-E-W, not J-E-W. Ah, there's tea, broken tea. Hi there. Alright, a bit more running now. I have to remember to check my watch in a few minutes. The camera doesn't stop rolling for 8 minutes and 22 seconds, I think it is. So that's when I can anticipate the end of each clip. 3/8 of 24. So I should be able to get around this route in that time. So you'll probably get the entire loop of the Chip Trail. That will be the title today. I'm going to just get past these women and then start to walk. Up I go. Somebody up there doing a bit of scrambling. There are rocks on either side, big boulders, large outcrops of bedrock. But we are expected to stay on the official trails. Zone 1. So I've been given the green light to run again. As the geese fly west. Eight minutes 21 per kilometre. As I approach another steep climb, I will push until I hear zone 4. I'll check my watch when I get to the top. Okay, I'm at the top. 3 more minutes. Zone 4. Hello.
Hi. Yeah.
3 more breaths and I'm off again. "27 seconds behind my 8.5-minute pace since the beginning of this outing. I now have some nice, gentle downhill. It's great when you know a route well enough to know exactly what's going to happen next. That is why so many local athletes do well in those trail races, because they know how hard to push, because they know how long the hill is. A lot of out-of-town athletes will push further than they need to on an interminable hill. Hi there.
Hello.
Burning up their spare energy too quickly. Morning.
I don't know. The coach.
Lots of very healthy people here in Victoria, BC. A lot of people from the prairies move to Victoria when they retire. Hi there. There's a lot of younger people that move off Vancouver Island to Vancouver for the work. That's normal migration. I was watching a very interesting YouTube video about the Proto-European spread Eurasian, something like that. How we all basically originated on the steppe in Asia and migrated via the Caspian and into the rest of Central Europe. But Indo-European, that's right, Indo-European migration. And at the time, you've got to imagine there's lots of small family groups that build into villages. I probably let clip number 1 run into oblivion there. But that's okay. I was beginning to ramble on there about the Proto-Eurasian steppe. But thinking about it, that is how populations spread. Otherwise, if everybody was born in the Garden of Eden, they would all stay there until they got so crowded they would have to leave. But that, in a small way, was what was happening in these steppe villages on the Eurasian steppe. Pretty soon after that, they started to domesticate the wild horse. This is the big view on the big hill. Hello. Runner behind. Thank you. Yep, I have to put the brakes on here a little bit as I get to the first major water feature. If you're wide on that fairway, you end up in the pond. which is not where you want to be. So this clip will end at the 8:40 mark, real time. I'll try and catch it before the end, so I don't have to go back and edit my sentences. I'm 32 seconds ahead of my overall 8.5 minute pace, so I will take this opportunity to do a little bit of a scan here for you, for your video pleasure. It's not very windy today, which is good news for a videographer. I won't have to do a voiceover. I won't have to add too many filters to try and muffle out the wind noise. It's like looking at an image through a net curtain. You can put up more netting, a finer grade of netting, but it won't improve the image. It'll just muffle out some of the sharp bits. 14 seconds ahead of 8.5 minute pace at about 3 kilometers, maybe 2.5, something like that. I'll listen out next time Samantha tells me my distance. But this is day 2 of my week. Yesterday was spent running to the UVic Centennial Stadium to run or to race walk on their beautiful flat surface track. And I get there pretty early. I get there around 7:30 in the morning, before any of the UVic student athletes might have a training session. They probably start around 8:30. Hi there.
Hey.
They probably start around 8:30. So it gives me about half an hour of uninterrupted training. Yesterday I did 5k at 9-minute pace. Not much slower than what I'm running today. Today I'm running 8.5 minute pace, but because this is anything but a flat running track, I have to spare my heart any unnecessary distress. Stress is good. Distress is not so good. Stress and recover. You lost the ball?
Yeah.
I didn't see one.
No.
Mind you, I was coming from that way.
Yeah, it should be here somewhere, but
It's not that one in the...
no, that's hers.
That's hers. Alright, well, good luck finding it. If they don't find the ball, they'll have to count it as an extra shot. I believe that's how it works. And then drop another ball. The reason they have to drop it is so they don't place it on top of a little mound or somewhere nice and easy to hit off. It has to be a random lay. As I get to the earth drums, I now have the sun to my right shoulder, upper quadrant. It's around 10 o'clock, I guess, maybe 9:30. I went out this morning already to the pig farm, where the pig farmer leaves out any surplus vegetables that are donated to him for his animals, and he openly encourages people, us humans, to come and help ourselves. So today I got a couple of zucchini, a watermelon, some various peppers, amongst them a couple of Anaheims, And the only thing missing from Ratatouille is an eggplant. I didn't see any eggplant in there, but I can make a poor man's ratatouille. I have a lot of those jars, so whenever I have a surplus of anything, I can cook it up, stick it in jars, and then when I cook my chickpeas or my lentils, I can add it to my stew. It's a bit like some people rely on opening cans. So this, as you can hear, is right off into the wind. That guy I know from many years. He's cutting the corner, but he's 90, so he's allowed to do that. But he walks around here every day. Probably has done for the last 40 years, ever since he retired. Maybe 30 years. Hi there.
Good morning.
Sorry about the wind noise, but the first part of this run would have been quiet, so I just reached 10:40, so I can stop this with 1 second ahead of my pace. So I just heard halfway to my goal. As I start running up this hill, I will break into a hike in a minute. Just let her go by. Yep, she has healthy young legs and heart. I don't. My legs are pretty weak actually. Lots of slow twitch muscle. But very little power in my legs. So I have to respect that. You don't push the throttle on a little Fiat 500. You don't step on it on an uphill, or you'll blow out the engine. You have to back off a little bit to save energy. There you go. So, considering I started this one at 10:41, I can take it to 10:49. And then say goodbye to you. I'll be past the clubhouse by then. Some nice trees for you to look at. Eight minutes 37 is my average pace. You see the girl that was running up the hill? She's that much ahead of me now. I could have kept with her, but as I say, I would have worn out my heart muscle, and then I'd be constantly trying to recover. 1, 2, 3. That third post is where I will start running again. Just give you a chance to catch some continuous sentences rather than 3 words followed by an inhale. I'm 33 seconds behind. My heart has settled down to zone 2, but I'm going to take that last 50 meters for additional recovery, and by then I will be at the top of the rise with 5 minutes more to finish the loop. That might just work. Around Glacier Place I'll probably say goodbye to you and let it finish on its own. I might add a little bit of music if there's too much of a outro of silence, just for the audio crew. Yeah. I saw those two women before. Yep, so I've got lots of tomatoes as well from the pig farm. He also has sheep and goats, but originally he had 3 large pigs. They call them barrow hogs, the ones that have done their siring and raising and are now just very large pets. But they were quite an attraction on the Lochside Trail. You talk to anybody who rides the Lochside Trail and they will tell you all about their pig stories. But today there was so much stuff, I really couldn't take it all, and I figured I would take exactly what I need, and then somebody else could take exactly what they need. Oops. The acorns are falling. The sky is falling, as Chicken Little would say. 4 more minutes. So, in case the video runs out before I run out of things to say, I will say goodbye to you now and do the last few minutes basically just me huffing and puffing with no particular theme. I've already covered the Eurasian steppe, 48 seconds behind my pace. This is the Running Jackal saying bye-bye to you from the Cedar Hill Chip Trail at the golf course. Enjoy your rest of week training. I would recommend you to get out early and often as I approach Glacier Place, Zone 3. I can feel it now. This is going to be one of those long, drawn-out goodbyes. Basically, it means I've lost track of time. 10:47, probably 2 minutes more. 38 seconds behind my 8.5 minute pace. So I should start concentrating a little more on my effort. But it is only Wednesday. And I think I have run every day this week. At least once a day. This is Glacier Place. And that is the unmistakable sound of acorns falling. Zone 4. So this is where I do the flip of the camera and put it away. Am I still rolling? Probably. Yep. 17 seconds to go. So this is the Running Jackal finally saying bye-bye to you from the Cedar Hill Golf Course. Bye-bye.